I'm back again. Evidently my gadgets in this retrograde are not trying to work right for y'all. But anyway, as I was saying, he's gotten, as much as he can get out of the cups. There was no emotional fulfillment there. So he's walking away into the path, into another path, another direction, leaving those cups behind because they proved to be, unfulfilling in the emotional department of everything. And so now you're on greener territory here with it being in reverse. You're heading in the right direction because of the green being down below on the ground, the green, the fruitfulness of the mind, the clearing of the mind with these thoughts and these cups that did not bring you emotional fulfillment. Okay, so that explains why the hangman was in was it in the right way? I forgot which way it came down, but anyway, so that explains you're no more just hanging, it's a new beginning coming and you're no more clogged with all this, the thoughts and these words going around in your mind and these cups that are not fulfilling to you. So you have pretty much gotten rid of that. And now the Ace of Wands, which the deck was in reverse. So now here is your wand. Ta-da! You got it. It was given to you in the clouds, out of the clouds. It was handed to you from heaven, a new beginning, a new way, for you. And now that it was in reverse, when I first looked at the deck, it was in reverse like this. So now that means you have been given the magician, the wand, okay, the passion, to the creativity to do what you were trying to do all along, what you were searching for all along, a way for your own creativity and passion to come forth, okay, in the world, to make your purpose and your intentions, known, not even, not so much to you, and this is for all signs, but not so much to you yourself, but to the world. And this may resonate with some people, and and that was the next card. And that's your happy ending, right? That's your ultimate goal, is the success and happy ending. And now those cups have reached you. Now they have proven to lift you up, right? Now the sun, is under your feet. The sun, wherever you walk, you're just covered. You're covered here. You got sun here and you got sun here. So you're just engulfed in the sun, in this radiance, in this glow. Okay, the fulfillment of it. Those 10 cups. This was the main thing: the inheritance, the 10 of cups, the emotion, the happy ending, the fulfillment, the legacy. Okay, the rewards for all your work, for all your for all you're going through. Each cup, for all this fixing and sorting and all this, just trying to put together these little pieces of the puzzle to get you to this one wand, this one place, that the spirit realm, the source, the energy was trying to give you, and you've had it all along. It was within you, and now that you've gotten it out, life can begin. Now that you've gotten it out. And then there's your Queen of Swords. Yielding, your Queen of Swords. Stability, success, your words, your thoughts, your actions, right? They lining up now, Then you have your Nine of Pentacles, right? The stability, the beauty, the fertility, the sun, all about her. Look at there, all about her. Just all about her. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Sword, Queen of, got the Nine of Pentacles, got the Queen of Pentacles, all about her glory, all about her stability, Then you have the fast moving. It ain't even slow now. It's gone. You're talking about successful speed here. You're talking about things happening overnight, things happening, so fast. And then you have the Page of Cups. The new beginning, the new emotional fulfillment, that all of this is going to bring to your life, maybe a proposal, a marriage, a commitment, that you've always been wanting, right? And then there's the Three of Wands, looking over, you know, what you have, what you built, the success. You know, yellow is for success, it's for the sun, right? The red is the fire, the passion that it took, the creativity that it took, you know, to stand in awe and just look over the horizon. And after all this conflict, all these emotional cups, you know, all this patching and fixing, all of this not knowing where I'm going, where you're going, where the next person is going, each sign, right? But just knowing something is there for us. What is that one thing that is there for us, that's calling us, that is calling us to awaken within us? And finding that path and following that path with all diligence, knowing that your reward is going to be great. Okay. And then there you go. The Knight. Here comes the Knight to offer the one pinnacle, the one emotion that even the Knight has, that holds in high regard leadership. You know, his ability to manage, this is about material possessions, about work and business, his mindset of business added to the equation, right? And then the sun is just beaming around him. Stability, leadership, authority, power. Okay. Oh, this is a happy ending for real. I don't know who this is for, but y'all getting it, ain't you? Oh, but then what? There you go, the Death card, the transformation. We finally get in second major arcana here, and it is Death, which is symbolism for transformation. That a transformation took place for all of this to happen. You know, that was the underlying energy in all of this, that you had to physically, you know, go through all of this journey, these steps to see the reward, to get to the reward. And then there's justice. You're being served justice now. Truth and justice. You're being served balance. That's your Libra energy, your air energy, right? Aries. Aries is fire, but Aries is also air too. You know, so your fire, there's your fire in the red that she's wearing. There's the sun, the Aries, the yellow, okay? And now you've been given the Ace of Cups, overflowing gifts, overflowing, everything that you do and touch will overflow, will just trickle down, will just fall just right into your hand. The abundance. And that's love. That's new love, new beginning. You know, powerful. That is powerful. I don't even know if I should read anymore. Three major arcanas here. What's on the top? There it is. Ace of Sword. Yielded to you, the crown. Look at there. The crown. Everything that you thought was right up, turned upside down, turned to be the righteous way. Turned out to be the most righteous way, the most righteous path for you to receive your inheritance. And through temperance. Look, temperance. Your wings, you got your wings now. You got your footing, you got your foundation. You're grounded. You're grounded now. You're grounded. No more up in the clouds. No more wondering, wishing, and hoping. You're grounded. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. And the old little devil. And you know the devil in reverse is actually the Lover's card in reverse. So now you can have love. Because right here where you were chained to some form of what's the word I'm looking for? habit or toxic thought, or, you know, unproductive really is toxic. It just means something unproductive or not beneficial to you. But now that the devil comes in reverse, that is the opposite of the Lovers card. That is the lovers now. So now the lovers are free to be, to love, to give their heart, you know. And that is, look at this, King of Pentacles. You just got all kind of goodies coming to you. This is for all signs. This is an outstanding reading for today. King of Pentacles coming with all his stability, all his willpower, all his leadership and authority to rule, to leadership, to rule and to govern, you know, to assist. Okay, who are we assisting? The Queen of Pentacles, right? Who are we assisting? The Queen of Swords. Okay, that's who you're assisting. The Temperance one, right? The Justice. Okay, that's who you're serving. That's who you're benefiting. That's who you're benefiting right there. The King. Okay? The King Pentacle, the Queen. Okay? Judgment. And judgment has been called. For all this strife, for all this chaos and commotion, for all this, you know, blocking and competition that people have kept up, all this commotion and chaos, all their words and all their energy, you know, that you've had to fight through and sort through and try to fix and, you know, decipher. What was your thoughts? What was someone else's thoughts? All that has been fixed. And now judgment is being called on them. Now judgment is being called. That's a powerful card. And when you call judgment on your enemies, on those that didn't want to see you prosper, didn't want to see you, you know, get your divine inheritance, you know, that is a powerful card. I'm going to leave it right there because you can't even say no more after that. So let's go see what the oracles have to say. Oracle cards here. Sacred Oracle, Spirit Oracle. Universe, Source. What message, do you have, for us today? I couldn't even get it out. We have message from afar. We had this the other day. Message coming from afar. Expect positive and refreshing news. A great outcome for all. And then you have instinct, about following your instinct, right? Follow your natural instinct. You are making the correct issue. You are making the current issue more complicated than it needs to be. Trust in the universe. Allow your intuition to guide you. You are always safe. Okay. And then the sexuality card. I see love on the horizon for some of y'all out there. Love is coming. Okay. An influx of sexual energy is coming your way, embracing both masculine and feminine aspects of your of the self creates wholeness. It is safe for you to express your sexuality in whatever way you choose, provided you do it lovingly. So always, when you lay down, you should be in a loving spirit, not an angry spirit, okay? Not an angry emotion. You never want to, quote, lay down, have intercourse, sex, or however y'all want to describe it. Adult discretion is advised in this video. You don't want to do that in an angry mindset or thought or emotion, because that's the energy you're giving to this feminine and masculine act, which we call God, right? You know, the oneness, the circle that they create, the union that they create. Okay, you want to not go there if your mindset is not right, and if your mindset is not on a high vibration. Okay, this is nothing to play with. And we wonder why we got all this ruckus and chaos in our world. Well, it's because you don't lay down together. One mind is over there and the other mind is over here on something of low vibration, and your mind might be high vibration, but then you wonder why you can't manifest. Because your mindset was imbalanced. You know, you weren't on the right spiritual level that you needed to be for oneness, for God or spirit or energy or source to shine through. Okay, that's why you just don't be out here having casual sex. You know, it's not funny, it's not cute, it's not grown. You know, it don't make you grown, because first of all, you don't even have a clear understanding of what you're doing anyway. And when you don't have an understanding of what you're doing, when you're having these casual sexual arrangements, agreements, or contracts, because that's what they are, sexual contracts with people, you know, if you don't have no idea what you're doing, it could turn around and bite you. You know, your whole world can crumble before you even know it. You know, I'm just making sure my cards are upright, because I don't do no reverse, but, you know, I had to take those as they came, because the message, as you can see, the divine had a great message for us today, for all signs today, to kind of consider our actions going forward. Okay, don't lay down with your spouse, significant other, and nobody else if your mind ain't right. Okay, and you know your mind ain't right. You know your thoughts more than the next person know, you know, their thoughts. Okay, you know how you feel. So I hope and hope that is some help to each and every one of you today, and hope it can get you going into a new mindset of what love actually is and what love is supposed to be. Maybe it'll form some kind of idea as to how you look at respect yourself, your sensuality, and Taurus is one of the most sensuality signs there is in all the signs. Taurus is it. Okay, you know, that's Venus all day. You know, sexuality, you know, sensual, affectionate, loving, you know, nurturing, cultivating, you know, all of that is engulfed in Taurus. So, and that's a lot of passion in Taurus. So everybody can't handle Taurus. You know, Tauruses are definitely unique, a unique sign. Okay, I really truly know that's the master sign right there, is a Taurus. You know, that's the bull. You can't mess with the bull. You mess with the bull, you get the horns. You know, and the bull comes out the gate running. You know, all y'all signs think, you know, and I'm not, you know, it's not about boasting, and I'm not boasting, but you got to learn the significance of the signs. Yes, all of them are in us. All of them make one whole, absolute zero. But all the other signs follow Taurus. They're following Taurus. Taurus, a bull comes out the gate charging and running. Everybody else runs behind the bull. Okay, you ain't in the way of the bull, because believe me, you out the way of them horns. You don't want to be in that gate, in the front of that gate, when that gate open and that bull come out, because you good as dead. Okay, you good as flat. Okay, flat like fiat. Okay, like the dollar bill. Okay, so you got to look at what the bull actually represents and why it is upheld in society today as a sacred sign. And everybody do it, right? Bush and all of them, longhorns, yeah, you know, whatever, however they throw it up, whatever, you know. And that's all they're doing, is giving recognition to the horns. Even like here, the disc, the horns, right? Hathor, the cow, the whole, you look at there, the horns. Everybody knows the horns. Everybody. The sun disk. You know, honey. You know. You already know. This ain't no rocket science. Ain't no trip to the moon. Just pure fact. Evidential fact. Okay, evidence. Science proves it. You know, math proves it. So, you know, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. Be and go in peace and love and light and harmony, and spread more of it. Okay, so we can change the way our worlds individually are evolving and get back on course with humanity. Okay, because that's what it's about. The human being, the human species have gotten, you know, off track with humanity, and now humanity has to put the human beings back on track, you know, back in alignment. Okay, because we've been out of alignment for so long, you know, with what our purpose is, what we came here to do, what our mother instinct and intuition calls us to do, and why we chose to even come here in the first place to Earth. You know, what was that gift that we wanted to share with the world? That one gift, that one calling. You know, we got to find it. We all got to find it together. Somehow we got to find it together. What is the collective experience? What is the collective purpose for our individual being that makes up the whole, that makes up the absolute zero? Okay. What gets us to that perfection, that completeness, that wholeness, that nothingness? Okay. Because out of nothing came everything. Nothingness. Something, everything came from nothingness. The imagination, the noon, okay, the sun, Amen Ra. Okay. So, peace to all. I hope you enjoyed this little bonus for you guys today. 2020 is going to do so many great things for so many of us. And those that have tried to hinder you and block you and keep you from rising, and you saw it in the cards yourself, just know the judgment, it has been called. The justice came out, the temperance came out, the judgment came out, the hangman came out, the fool came out. Just know it's over now. We're in a new cycle. Okay, we're in a new decade. The old cycle is over. Leave it. If it didn't help you, didn't serve you, leave it back there. Don't bring it into the new cycle. You've already mastered that lesson. Don't bring it in. Cut that mess off, okay, at the gate. Cut it off at the gate. Cut it off at the gate. And if you know what gate I'm talking about at people's mouths. The minute they say something and you know that cycle was back there in your old cycle, cut it off. Bye, I gotta go. Got somewhere to be. See you later. See you when I see you. Ain't got too many words for you left. Don't let people try to ease that trickery and deception and that bullshit back into your new cycle, because they will try it, but don't let them, is what I'm saying. Be aware going forward in this new cycle that if you graduated from back there, from that hell on wheels that you just left, don't let another person take you back there. Cut their ass loose. Cut them loose. You know, let the world show them. What's that African proverb? Or it says, something about, I forgot. It's on the tip of it's right in my head. I can see it on the tip of my tongue, about letting the world teach people that don't want to listen. That's what that judgment card was for. Let the world teach them. You know, if they didn't want to listen to your guidance, your wisdom, your knowledge, or, whatever truth the ancestors gave you to speak, and they didn't want to take heed, and they didn't want to listen, and they didn't want to try to evolve with you and they want to stay stuck and stagnant in their ways, well, guess what's finna happen? Judgment's been called. They finna repeat the cycle. They think they going somewhere because they got a new step, but really it was the new step into the same old, same old. Because nothing they done has changed. Nothing that none of their actions has changed, basically. In order to get something new, you have to change your actions about something, your thought process about something. Else you're just repeating the cycle. You're just repeating over and over and over. So I enjoyed this today. Oh my gosh, this was so enlightening, y'all. You know, it was so enlightening. And I'm telling you, if you don't have a Taurus friend, you might want to find one. And I'm not talking about a low vibrational Taurus either. I'm talking about a high vibrational Taurus. You might want to find one. You need a Taurus on your team. Everybody needs a Taurus on their team. A high vibrational Taurus, you know, everyone does. You know, we ain't biting tongues around here. You know, we ain't faking and shaking. We speak our truth. We speak our mind. We speak whatever truth the ancestors, tell us to speak. You know, we listen to the heart chakra. We listen to the heart chakra because in the heart chakra, in those letters spell earth. Earth spells heart chakra, the heart spells earth. Same letters, exact same letters. Why do you think that is? Okay, so if it's anyone that listens to the earth, that follows their heart, it's a Taurus. And that's why we're known for being stubborn sometimes, because we don't budge too easy. You can't make us move because you say something. We got to play it out on all kind of corners and sides and angles and everything else to see if it's going to benefit us or hurt us or harm us or work out in our favor. That's determination. That's skillfulness is what it is. That's strategy. Boo. This chess, not checkers. Okay? I play chess, not checkers. It got to make sense. And the minute it don't make sense, best believe a Taurus is on. Bye. Gone. A Taurus is going to be like, nah, that ain't working out the way I thought it would work out. Bye. Let me go over here and do this. And they'll do something else. Or they'll pick up what they were doing. Something else they wanted to do. Tauruses are not afraid of, an enlightened Taurus is not afraid what people think. The earth ain't even afraid what we think about the earth, but the earth still give us life, still feed us, still give us grass, still give us oxygen from the trees, still yield forth the green, right? The prosperity and the abundance. Okay, I can go on, but I'm not. Okay, because y'all know me. I got a lot of wisdom. Oh, I love this little quartz crystal. $5 at a garage sale, an estate sale. Or was it $2.50? It was either $2.50 or $5. I have a big one I know was $5. A lady had her own herbal crystal store and they were trying to get rid of it and they were moving. So they were getting rid of all their crystals, and me and my mother went, and ancestors led me right to it because they knew I loved my crystals. And this reminds me of the diamond, which is my stone for April. So it's like, oh my gosh, clarity, But, it is what it is. It is what you make it. Not necessarily what it is. It is what you make it in regard to, it is what it is and what you make it, yes. But you can change that at any time. You want to change your behavior. You want to change your mindset about something. You do have that power to do it. It's going to take a lot of people work. And you got to be willing to do the work on yourself to get there. You do. I'm wearing a tiger's eye and a tiger's eye ring I bought from a sister here. And then I went and found this small tiger's eye. I wanted, I think it was red jasper, but it wasn't small, or carnelian, but it wasn't small enough. I like the small ones. I don't like the big ones. And I made this one with the little green aventurine in it. Y'all look below. If you feel compelled to give a donation, a love donation, please do. I welcome and appreciate it. And if you would like to hear more, like, subscribe, and comment, and hit the bell for the notifications of when Kim Arts is putting up new posts. I'd appreciate that too. And may you all have a prosperous week ahead. Hold your head up high. Be confident in yourself. And just love yourself. All this is for love. That's it. That's all it is. It's for love. Oh, and I'm wearing a carnelian and copper stone hair wrapped. And I bought this. I went to the casino with my mom, and there was somebody sitting in the floor, and he had a whole table, and I was like, well, let's stop, Mom, because before I spend any dime up in here, I'm getting my crystals. And you know me, I'm getting my crystals. And this is great for grounding. It's great for Taurus too, carnelian, for Tauruses. So, y'all, peace, love, and harmony. Thanks for watching.